Okay guys, this is episode 4. This will be, we're going to match port the cylinder heads to the manifold in this one. So I've already got the heads bolted on to the block that we're going to use. Just a regular head gasket in each side, and just I've got a couple of bolts in there at the moment, here and over here and here and here, just to hold it in place. And we're going to use this manifold here. It's an Ep4 Performer, so we're going to use that. The thing that I'm up against at the moment is that the non-pollution heads have got some locating studs here and here, and can't get them out with vice grips. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld some nuts on here, and then I'm going to wriggle them back and forward, lever them with a screwdriver or something, and get them to come out of there. Hopefully with the heat they'll come out pretty easy. So yeah, I'll get started on that and show you what I'm going to do there. So first of all, I've got to cover all this up with rags, because I don't want it to get damaged by any of the slag or swarf, or any sparks or anything that come off this weld. So do that quickly, and then I'll get stuck straight into welding then them nuts onto them dowels. Now guys, this welder that I'm using here is actually a flux core MIG welder. I have a couple of different welders here set up for different things. So I've got flux core MIG, solid wire MIG, two separate machines, and I've also got another machine set up for aluminium. I find that doing this sort of stuff, the flux core is the best. Get best penetration, and you don't have to lug around gas and things like that. And yeah, it works for what I need it to do, so that's what I'm going to use it for on this one. Alright, watch your eyes. There you go. That's out of there, and no damage to the head. So we'll get on to doing the second one. one didn't work. Gonna have to find another nut to weld on there. Okay guys, here's the two studs. That one was out of here, and couldn't find anything else, so I salvaged something off of my my old grinder that I converted into a belt sander. So use that, welded that on, and then yeah, she's out of there. So mint. Move on to the next step. This stuff. That. Make sure I don't leave anything behind. Tool over here. Give this a bit of a scrape. Get this gasket off of here. Give them a little tiny bit of a clean up, just where the gasket is. Yep. Clean this up a little bit. Once we clean that up, get the inlet manifold on there. I'll be back. So I'll see you then. Now, need to give the manifold a clean up. Alright, that's cleaned it up enough for us, just to get where we're going. Just got to get the high points off of that gasket there. I can clean up all this stuff that's stuck on later on, but knock down any high spots on the gaskets, get the majority of it off. And then what I'm going to do is go get the gasket set, open them up, stick them on, and we'll bolt the manifold down, and yeah, going to go from there. Okay guys, so we're going to open up the gasket set and we'll get out the intake manifold gaskets, and we're going to lay them on that manifold. We'll have a quick look at it before we bolt it all together, just to see how we're looking at a quick glance. Then we're going to bolt it together, and then I'll show you what we're doing from there. Oh, another thing, this is another one of the eBay purchases. Was actually marketed as a Velcro set, but it's definitely not a Velcro gasket set. It's some, I don't know, cheapo black and gold version of Velcro, but we'll use it. Be fine. Also, black and gold, if you know, you know. Yeah, the old Coles and Woolies stuff. Alright. Exhaust. Exhaust manifold gaskets. Hopefully they're extractor gaskets. Sump gasket and intake. Okay, not sure if these are going to work. Have a quick look over here. They're not what I was hoping for. They're not what I was hoping for, but we'll see. So they'll definitely work with the manifold, but I don't know if they're going to work with the heads. So we'll have a quick look. What can we do? Up the other way. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. That'll work. So this is what we're up against, and the reason why we do this is because the gaskets do not line up. I'll chuck this somewhere. See the dowel hole. Look how far off the dowel hole is. When you come along, you can see bolt hole, bolt hole, bolt hole, half a bolt hole, dowel hole. So I have to do some sort of magic to make these work, and that's why we're doing this. Okay guys, so I've gotten pretty creative here. Had the two gaskets, put them on front and back, left to right, and this one's about the closest fit for this side. As you can see, we're about a quarter of a hole off here on the gasket, so we'll have to adjust that. And then we've got a fair bit of material to take away here, but the floor's good and the ceiling's good. Same over here, we've got a small amount to take out, not too bad. That'll be okay. This one has a minimal amount, and I managed to get all the other bolts in. So first things first, I'll take away the extra bits of gasket that are stopping the bolts going in properly. Get that done, and then we'll come back, we'll mark our cylinders, and we'll get that sorted first of all. So all I do is I'll go along and I'll use the hole as a guide. There we go. Make sure I've marked it so I know which ones need work. That's good. Alright, so that's that one ready to go. So next, go along and pull that off. Put a little dot here, so this one needs some adjustment. This one. Okay, just those two. Mark our gasket. Front, number one, front. Now, there's a rag. Give these a clean up so that the paint marker will stick. miss some. Don't want to miss it. We never go to the floors or the ceilings anyway, just the sides. Bit everywhere doesn't hurt. Alright, now reapply your gasket. Make sure your bolts still all go in. Okay, now straight edge and a scraper or a pick. I basically want to scrape a line, mark there. 3 horsepower. Okay. So we scrape that off and we come along, take all our bolts back out again. It's a bit of a process, but it's easy. It's just simple, it's just time consuming. Make sure I put them down there. Right, that's off. Now you can see I've scribed these lines. Faint, but you can see it. Basically up and down here. Over here. Very small amount of material to take out. So that's that for that side basically. So yeah, I'll get started on that. Before I go any further, I'm going to actually port match the manifold as well to suit. So yeah, stick around, I'll show you that. Okay, so this is where we're actually going to pick up a lot of the power. You can see here, this manifold is way off. So we're going to do the same process. We're not going for perfection, we just want way better than what we've got here. So got heaps of material to take out of here and here. Yep, here. And this one's bloody atrocious. So that's what we're going to do. So I'll mark them out and we'll get that cleared up as well. Alright, same process again. So I've gone along, done the outline text to there, or Sharpie or whatever you got. And now I'm just going to scribe a line all the way around these gasket edges. Take the gasket off, we're going to machine that material away and match it all up nice. Just goes to show, guys, you can't just go and buy an Ep4 manifold, performance manifold, and expect to make power. Hey. Patience makes power. That's why money doesn't always win. Okay. What's that? Give you a closer look at that. So you can see. See where I've scribed that line. Same over here. And this one here, this is a big one. So we'll just get stuck into getting that matching up now. Okay, so we're partially through the first intake runner, and I'll show you where we're up to. So you can already see, just cleaning this up, how much I've had to take away. So I haven't finished it, I'm just roughing it out at the moment, so I'm trying to get close to the line without actually getting to the line, because I want to get inside here and really smoothen things out. Don't really want any great differences. I want really no change in the fall. So I want this just to all be blended in. So I'll get along and I'll blend that now, and then my final move will be to come up to the line here to finish off that port. I'm not going to get into the top, not going to get into the side here, just the bottom and this side. Smooth all that out, and then I'll travel along and I'll get them all done. And I'm not going to bore you with that. I'll just show you when this is finished, and then that'll be pretty much it for this one. Another thing, guys, you don't really need fast speed on aluminium. You can go slow and you'll still get the same results, you just have more control. So yeah. Alright, here we go, blending. Sorry guys, the GoPro went flat, so I'm back to the phone. So I've actually just finished blending this cylinder, this runner, and didn't want to change the port design or anything like that. All I've done is, same on this one here, I'll do next. I've taken the excess material away from the opening of the mouth there and just smoothed it out to what the existing floor was. Same here, haven't touched over here, haven't touched up here, just gasket match. And you can see right down in there, she's all smooth now. She's that's perfect. So what we're going to do is run across and we'll do all the rest of them, which I won't do on camera, but I'll show you when I'm finished with it. And when we do the assembly video, I'll show you through all the parts and all the mods we've done. For now, I'm just going to get stuck into the work, and been pretty sick, so I just want to get out here and get it done. Won't do much filming. I'll put the camera on in the background or something. But yeah, I'll do that. So thanks for sticking around, guys. I've had the flu all week, so I've really been struggling to get stuff done. But yeah, on the next video, we'll really start getting serious, because we've got the heads finished basically now. We'll put the valve springs on them when they arrive. We'll have this manifold ready to go on. We'll have piston rings, so we'll start assembling the block, and I've also got a bunch of bungs finally arrive as well, so that I can do some oil pressure mods, just like the Come Racing guys do. I'm going to do their setup where we change around how the cam bearings are fed with oil, and also how the mains are fed, and we'll do a bit of mods to the oil pump as well. But yeah, that's on the next video. But we're getting real close to assembling this motor now, so I'm going to rip through and I'll match this manifold, I'll match the heads, have that all ready to go, and on the next one we'll be starting to get real serious. So pretty exciting now. I'll catch you on the next one. There we go. They are as matched as they're going to get. Just a nice transition, so they don't have to be perfect, but they're way better than they were, and that's good enough for me, and that'll make a lot more power. So basically the rule of thumb is every one of these ports that isn't matched is 3% increase in efficiency. So if every one of those is out, that's 24%, and we've already done them, so we're going to make this the best it can be. And yeah, alright, that's it anyway. Cheers. Just a bit of bonus footage here for you guys. I did end up getting pretty carried away with this, and I've gone ahead and absolutely perfectly port matched all of my intake runners as well. So yeah, should be excellent. So I'm happy with that. And there you go, bit of bonus footage. Remember guys, if you like the video, drop a comment and like and subscribe. Alright, see you on the next one.